Okay, guys, so this is another video. As promised, we're going to talk about the 13 categories for Mars. So the 13 categories in the state of Michigan, and this is also for other states. We'll get into those different states as we go on, but in the state of Michigan, the 13 categories, let's talk about them. And then also let's go into details about how some of them are used more than others and how we want to be careful that we don't overuse some depending on different cultures and different spaces and places in schools and in areas in the world. Okay? So the first one, autism, referred to as ASD, right? And so for some reason, over the past maybe 15 years, we are receiving a great, big, large influx of individuals prompting for resources, for ASD evaluations, as well as individuals who's needing to move forward with their loved one to receive ABA therapy. So, ASD in the school setting is something that an individual can be diagnosed in terms of a educational evaluation. There are two different forms of an evaluation. You have the clinical evaluation and you have the educational evaluation. But as long as you have a social worker, a speech and language pathologist on board with general education, right? Teacher, that's good practice. And the TC is good practice. The psychologist is a good practice. Sometimes you don't need everyone involved. But for this one particular, it's mandated by the state of Michigan that you definitely have the social worker and the speech and language pathologist. So if in fact you feel like your child is needing that evaluation, then you can prompt it again, as mentioned in the first video, by writing it down or verbally talking to someone, and then go to your school in your zone. And your child can be age 0, right? 0 to before they even start being in a kindergarten form of school. So ASD is number 1. These are also not in any area like which one is more prevalent or important over the other. This is just a listing, okay? The next one is cognitively impaired. So the CI, which we no longer use derogatory name like the R word, right? Now it's CI. And so an individual, wow. 1 second.